Welcome. I'll just give folks a couple of moments to jump on to the live today. So what are we going to talk about today? Self-care. Why does self-care become essential care once you are in perimenopause or approaching menopause? Well, the Global Wellness Institute in 2020 identified self-care as one of the most important wellness initiatives for women, and could see that there was this shift from self-care into actually being part of medical care. And as women, we spend a large part of our lives with a maternal instinct to look after others and put ourselves after them. So less sleep, less time to relax, or to do something that we value, not exercising because we're busy running our own children to sports. So why is this? Our hormones are a large part of that maternal behaviour, and this is great because it comes with compassion and empathy, which are really needed in the world. But as we approach menopause, the hormones shift, as they should, because our families are growing into their own independence, and we start to turn our attention inwards. What next? How do we add value to the world? Because we all need to find and engage in a purpose for being here, because that's what keeps us fulfilled. So why should we make self-care a priority? In effect, why should self-care become essential care? So those hormones that drove us to put others first were also protecting our systems to allow this to happen without creating accelerated damage. We could get away with less sleep. We did not gain weight as quickly around the belly, which is considered a greater risk for things like diabetes and cardiovascular disease and inflammation. And we could rush around without taking time to de-stress. Now those hormones are declining, and we are losing that buffer, and we may begin to see signs of this. So we're starting to see abdominal weight gain, we're feeling increasingly under stress, and this can create trouble with our sleep as well. So estrogen is our productive hormone. We are more insulin sensitive at times when estrogen is higher. We can eat less then as insulin helps get the fuel from our cells efficiently, from our blood efficiently into our cells. And estrogen stops fat being stored in fat cells around our waist, and this is protection for any possible pregnancies. And we get stuff done as estrogen has lots of receptors for action in our brain. Progesterone is our relax hormone, and that helps buffer our stress when we are being the rushing woman. Now that those hormones are declining, we need to take better care of ourselves. We need time to de-stress. We need to take more care about what we eat to nourish our bodies without belly fat gain. We need to live daily without sleep deprivation. And we need to get moving to keep our muscles strong as we lose strength with a decline in lean muscle tissue every decade that we're alive. In short, we must move from self-care to essential care. And now is the time to focus on doing just that. And menopause symptoms are a sign that you need to check in how well you are doing these things: eating, moving, sleeping, and relaxing. It's a balance that needs attention in order to age with grace, health, and beauty. So what single action are you scheduling for your essential care this week? All right, bye for now.